So greetings from Pennsylvania once again on a kind of a cool, drizzly day. First day of October too. We're going to hike an intersection of the Mason-Dixon trail. This is where we last left off in the last video. We came down in the woods, came down from the woods down here on the river road, and I kind of made my way back up that way. And back behind me is that grave of that Confederate soldier. We might take a look at that again. But we're going to be, I'll show you the map a little bit later, but we're going to be mostly walking on River Road. I had a little help today. My friend Dana dropped me off. I parked the Jeep down in Wrightsville, so we have roughly, I think about 5 miles to walk down to Wrightsville. Yes, here's the grave of that Confederate soldier once again. It's all part of the Gettysburg campaign. I think he floated down the river from the Harrisburg area, because Confederates had made it all the way up there, just across the river from Harrisburg, as well as down Wrightsville, but they found his body floating down the river, and they knew who he was, but they could tell by his uniform that he was a Confederate, and that's where he buried him. I always think that's just kind of a neat piece of history. Alright, so, yeah, our trail. In the last video we came down right here, and we ended the section. You can see the blue blazes on the tree, and now we gotta head that way. But the whole time we're going to be walking along the Susquehanna River, so even though it's mostly a road walk, I think there's one section that may not be up there, but it's kind of neat though. And it's not a busy road either. But we got some moody views across the river. It's not raining currently, but like even on the way here, it was kind of a rain shower came through, but we got an umbrella. I got an umbrella in my pack if we need one. Yeah, this road kind of goes all along the edge there, around the corner there, down towards Wrightsville. And it feels great out here today too. It's only going to be like a high of 66 degrees. So right now it's probably may only be 60 right now. It's still in the morning, but this is that fall hiking weather I've been waiting for. Got a cool breeze blowing through. No sweating today. Alright. Yeah, imagine living along here and having this view of the river all the time. You can just come down, you know, during the summer, be on the river and stuff. But there's a downside to living down, like along this road. We saw that in the previous video. In the previous video, kind of in the dark there, when I had finished the other section, I was kind of making my way back to where I parked. We hiked a little bit further up River Road. That was not part of the trail. We came to that one telephone pole, let me switch hands here, that had all the flood levels for this area. We went all the way back to Hurricane Agnes in 1972. And if you live along this road, I mean, sometimes the flooding only goes up to like, you know, not too far, but some of the floods were up at house level, so that's the only thing. This area is, in times of historic flooding, this area is prone to that. That's just the one downside. But still, just be an awesome place to live. All right. Yeah, we got some house construction going on up here. Yeah, you know, like this home at one point was underwater for sure. Yeah, but right up here is where, I think it's called Accomack Road comes down, but River Road continues around, but yeah. Yeah, because this is right next to the river. That's kind of cool. They have like that rock built right into the foundation of their home. Some kind of a bird down there. Is that a heron? A little one? Not sure how far I'll be able to zoom in. That might be a green heron. That's all I can zoom in. Some more road construction, and we got Halloween decorations out already. It's that time of year. I think this part washed out some time ago. I feel like I remember I came down here to come down this way and I couldn't. You can see how the pavement changes here. This has all been replaced, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because there's a stream down here. Imagine this being a raging torrent coming through and just washing the road away. You can see that house up there, how they put plywood up over there. Looks like the water, oh yeah, washed that part of the house away right there. Yeah, so back behind us there is where Accomack Road comes down. It's a construction vehicle. But here's a nice house. Oh, Anderson's Ferry. Let's check this out. Yeah, beautiful old stone building. Yeah, it's just a construction vehicle backing up. That's what that noise is. But yeah, Anderson's Ferry. Yeah, it reads, the original deed issued in the 12th year of the reign of King George II was granted by William Penn's son in 1749. Anderson's Ferry, the first ferry extending from Marietta, Lancaster County to Accomack, York County, was used extensively in colonial days by travelers moving north and south. Yeah, and there's another view of it. Cool to get inside. Big old beautiful stone. It's like a, probably where the people stayed if they're traveling the ferry, like a old hotel. Looks like it's almost used for, I don't know, like you could have events here, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's been restored on the inside or not. Alright. Still following the river out there. Just don't have any good views at this point, but... Found somewhat of a decent spot right by that Anderson's Ferry Hotel, whatever it is, to show you the map. Of course, the last section we did was over here. We did this... See in the black, we did this reroute. That was a beautiful hike. You know, Buzzard's Roost, oh, it's at Wildcat Bluffs. But now, my friend Dana dropped me off right here along River Road, and we're making our way up this way. We're about right here right now. Right there's Accomack Road. We go up and around. The road kind of disappears right up here, so it's a one-way up this way, but then it picks up again, and we'll come down into Wrightsville. The parking at, I think it's Riverfront Park. So 9.4 to 14.5, almost 5 miles. And at some point, this section here along the road might get rerouted. I know I think there's something called Wizards Ranch Nature Preserve up that way, up above the road, and I know they just acquired a bunch more land up behind me, up in the hills up there. So I get the feeling at some point they'll reroute this trail from following River Road to being up in the hills. That will probably take a little while yet. I assume that's what they'll eventually do. For now, it's here along the river, which actually, you know, like for a road walk, this is not too bad. Walk along the river here. Yeah, but we're following those blue blazes. You can see how this house appears on stilts because it's so close to the river. I won't protect it from like Hurricane Agnes levels, but from some of the more lesser tropical storms that come up this way, that would, I guess, give adequate protection. But yeah, just once again, beautiful views. Yeah, we're coming up to a more deserted section of this road, I think. Not deserted, but I think it's more of like a private drive up ahead, if I remember correctly. But the trail takes that way. And if you're hiking a trail, you're allowed to use it. Caution, pirate property. It's kind of a take on the whole private property. Pirate property. But the blue blazes, yeah, up here. Private, stop, dead end, no outlet. Private property, no trespassing. Private property, no exit. Please back up. Accomack Shores residents and guests only. Private property, no trespassing, no outlet. Guess they don't want you back here. But like I said, the trail goes through here, so we're allowed if you're hiking a trail. I don't really want you driving back here per se. But it is kind of, anyway, makes you feel like you don't belong. Oh yeah, this is where their trash and their mail is here too. I see pawpaw trees over here. That's one right there. Not too many down here, so I don't know if we'll find any pawpaws. When we did that last hike, we found some, but they were already, well, I don't know. They're kind of right past their prime, I think. Plane overhead. But this is feeling a lot more like a paved bike trail, like in a state park or something now. There's absolutely no road traffic on here. I mean, there is. There people live back here, but it's not busy. But there's our blue blaze, so this is the trail. I think this ends at some point when you go around like the horn of this point. I think the road actually disappears for a little bit and then picks back up again. Just keeping an eye open for those pawpaws. I don't think we'll find any. There's no more trees along this part. I mean, pawpaw trees, that is. Looks like there's bamboo up here, though. Yeah, right up here is like a bamboo forest. It's cool, but it's super invasive and difficult to get rid of. It's even on the other side of the road now. Yeah, there's some sort of old foundation up here, right next to the bamboo forest. Some English ivy growing on it too. That's another sign that neither the ivy nor the bamboo is a native plant. So it must have been some kind of a house or structure up there at some point. Not sure what the status of that property is, so we'll just let it go. Looks like it's just the concrete there, like a retaining wall almost. Anyway, kind of curious. I don't see any private property signs, but anyway. Alright, well, gotta let that go. There's a lot of these white flowers growing along the way here. Snake root. I think I called it snakeweed in one video, but it's snake root. Blooms quite extensively this time of year. Well, he's a bit bedraggled. That bee on there. Can't get focus on him. Hold on a sec. There we go. Yeah, not the greatest day to be out, huh, buddy? He's probably just a bit cold and wet. Alright, we'll let you go a little, pal. Oh. Got the train on the other side of the river there. If we can see it at any point up here. Not really. Oh yeah, I can see it through the... I'll zoom in on it out there. There it is. Headed towards Columbia. On the Lancaster side. Got someone else traveling along the Mason-Dixon trail here at a very slow rate. I don't think we're going the same way. Where you going, buddy? Slowly, slowly making his way. He's a decent size. Put my finger up there, so he's a big fella. Alright, we'll let him make his way. Sounds like they're doing road work back here too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just some more beautiful views of the river. Looking back up the way we came. All the way up there somewhere. Alright, so here's the end of the road. Literally, but the trail goes on in through here. This is that section I was talking about where it's not actually a road. Although it looks like this used to be, more of a road at one point. Alright, it's kind of cool to have a little bit of an off-road section here. Oh, pawpaw trees. So maybe... Oh, there's a whole patch down here. If you remember looking at the map, we're kind of going around that horn now, I guess you could call it. Right smack, you got the rock wall on one side and the river on the other down there. But it doesn't last long. Civilization picks up once again. I see someone's house up here again, so I guess the trail just kind of goes through their yard here. Well, it's actually, is this a house? Well, there's a shed there, but what is this? Someone has like a, I'm not sure what you call that, like a boathouse right out there on the, that's kind of cool. Huh. There's actually no road or driveway here yet. Not sure what that is. I guess someone comes back here. I wonder if you can access it from the river, maybe down there. Or maybe this is, looks like this might be some kind of driveway right here. Yeah, I see the pavement picks up right there, so. Actually, I might quick take a little break right here. All right, so I got the map out here again. Let's get it open here. Hold on a second, there we go. So, yeah, it's a bit windy. So we started way, well, when I say way up here, we made our way all along River Road past Accomack. Made it down through this private section. Now we're up in here somewhere. Up at this horn. And it's paved again. It comes down a little bit, not as close to the river. It's going to get a little bit more resident, well, maybe not so, well, down here it gets more residentially as we get closer to Wrightsville, but we still got a good distance to go yet down to where I parked in Wrightsville, so, but I'd say we're a little past halfway at point just right now, but we're kind of right up here right now. Alright, so farewell little break spot, and whatever this place is, it's interesting. We'll continue on. It's like the Rock of Gibraltar. Yeah, check this out. Boom, just like that, there's, you know, houses again. Yeah, wow, it's just beautiful. Oh, is that Chickee's? I think that's Chickee's Rock over there. Cool. Yeah, that's Chickee's Rock. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me get a picture of that, actually. Okay, let's zoom in on the overlook up there. Let's see, where is it? Just look for the graffiti. You'll find the overlook. Yeah, there you can see. That's as far as I can zoom. You can see the fence up there. There's another overlook over here, yeah. I've been over there a number of times. It's cool to see it from this side of the river. Alright, let's keep going. And check out all this jewel weed on the side here. It's done blooming, but these are the plants. If you grab the seed pods, they just like, so they go, they just burst open. No one got me. Even though you know they're gonna do it, they just, whoops, something just fell back in the woods there. They just like pop in the seeds. That's how they spread their seeds. Find the ones that are like really, like this one right here. Oh, there it went already. Oh, there it goes. What was it? Not yet. Boom. It's just fun. All right. How about one more? Boom. All right. Some pokeberries. It may be only in the 60s today, but still kind of has that muggy, sticky feeling today, though. But every now and then a nice little breeze comes through too. Yes, I think we're coming to the end of River Road. I'm not sure if the name continues this way. I think this might be Front Street now. I forget. Something like that, maybe. But anyway, it's gonna start getting more residential as we get closer to Wrightsville up here. A little more road busy too. Because we've left that, because even this end here is yeah, public. This is not a public road, so anyway. So we're back on public roads now. But see the blue blazes there. Yeah, and I can start to hear the traffic from Route 30. We'll actually be going under that bridge soon. Route 30 is what brings the traffic across from Columbia over to Wrightsville. There is another bridge too, Route 462, but it's closed. Forgot about that. I was when, like I said, my friend Dana dropped me off, but we drove separate vehicles to Wrightsville to drop mine off, and she drove me up to where she dropped me off. But I tried coming across 462 that way, over there in Columbia, but I had heard that it was going to be closed, but I thought it was not going to be for just a little bit yet. But anyway, yeah, they're going to do some major repairs to that one. Unless it was closed for some other reason today, but anyway. Yeah, I can already see the traffic from Route 30 up ahead. I don't know if you can see it up there. That's where we're headed. Yeah, out there's a view of the 462 bridge. I see traffic on it again, so maybe it was just closed this morning for some reason. There are cars on there again. Huh. Not a lot, but alright. We'll be heading under that bridge too. Yeah, we'll be passing those lime kilns that I filmed not too long ago too. Yeah, right over there, those old lime kilns. That was a couple weeks ago we were here. It's a pretty cool spot. They're nicer up there and they kind of get worse as you come down. But we're heading into Wrightsville proper here in a bit. You can see the bridge out there again. Yeah, so I'm not really seeing, oh, there's a, so I don't see a blue blaze, but I see one up there. At some point, the trail goes down close to the river again. It'll take us where I parked on Riverfront Park. But we're, yeah, cool, we're in an old town. A lot of history here. Yeah, I talked a little bit about the Gettysburg campaign at the beginning of the video there. But Wrightsville is the furthest eastern extent of the Gettysburg campaign. I think it was Jubal Early's, some parts of his Army Corps, I forgot how that goes, made it here to Wrightsville. And there's a huge covered bridge across the river that the Union forces burned to prevent them from crossing over to Lancaster County. So, yeah, a cool old town. I mean, there's an old stone house. Here's a closer view of the Route 462 bridge. Looks like they're already kind of getting ready to work on it. Got stuff going on over there, but yeah, you can see there's a lot of deterioration up there. You zoom in a little bit. So, yeah. I think they're replacing most of the upper parts of it, but it has all these cool arches and stuff. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. Yeah, Riverfront Park is just up here, so I think our trail is gonna go, I think it goes, anyway, we'll see. I think it dives down this way. There's still a blue blaze on this pole, but I see a double blaze up ahead, so we do go into there, into the park. We'll just stay over here. Hope the Jeep is still here where we left it. Yeah, so that pole right there has a double blaze on it, so we'll turn right here, I guess. Got some information. Susquehanna Canal, locked masonry just below the bridge and part of the old canal mark, the north end of the canal, which met the state-owned canal at Columbia until 1863. Yeah, I guess the one we're working on, the Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal. We'll have to check that out. Oh yeah, here, they have more information for it here. Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal, chartered by Pennsylvania in 1835, run by the Canal Company, 1840 to 1872, and the Reading Railroad. Yeah, that's the one we're working on. Alright, so we gotta go, looks like, oh, I see a I guess our trail actually goes down this way into the park. Yep, there's Red Park. I see the Jeep. Not really much of a trail. You just walk through the grass here, but there's a blue blaze on that stake right there. So I don't know. I think like they could have just left you up on the sidewalk and come down into the park. There's really nothing down here, trail-wise. But anyway, there's a monarch. Yeah, blue blaze in the middle of nowhere. Well, let's just going to quick head. Looks like this is the remnants of the canal down here. Yeah, because the next section I do on the Mason-Dixon trail, I'm also going to be filming a section of the canal video too. Yeah, there's definitely the canal right here. The river's on the other side, but right here is the canal. Cool. Let's just quick, since we're here. Yeah, wow. All right. And the towpath trail's right up there. All right, cool. All right, but that'll be it for this video then, folks. We made it back here into Wrightsville. My Jeep is still there. It's about 5 miles, and thanks to my friend Dana for dropping me off. Otherwise, we'd have to walk all the way back, maybe like a 10-mile hike. So, which is okay sometimes, but when it's a road walk, you know, yeah, I'd rather just do it one way. All right, so the next section here, we'll start here. Next section we do will be like, I think I might do a 2-mile section next time, because I'm also going to be filming the canal too. We might do some kayaking for that video too. But yeah, we'll head out of Wrightsville and then into what's called the Wilton Meadows Nature Preserve as well, and then some other areas too. So a lot more off-road sections down this way. So, all right, thanks for coming along, folks. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.